This is Jaden's Videos, and today you're going Halloween hunting again at Spirit, Target, and maybe Party City. Today is September 11th. Right now we are at Spirit Halloween, seeing if they have anything new. So let's go on in. We are back at the big Spirit location in Clearwater. Quite a ways away from the one we were at last time, down in St. Pete. Here we are. Looking at the animatronics in the front display, of course, we still have everything here, like the Martian Warrior. Now, he's actually a really good seller, which I didn't expect. I haven't seen any more of him at any location since opening day of this location, so that's pretty cool. The awesome theming, which I absolutely love, as always, and here is Dagger Mike, love him. He's going in my haunt soon as I'm setting up Fearville now. I'm gonna put him in there soon, and you're gonna see him on the builds. There's Dagger Mike. Over here, the scary sitting scarecrow. And we gotta help out our poor friend Grim here, who's kind of stuck in the wall. Of course, we got Slim from Killer Clowns. Spooky. And over here, Heckles. I love Heckles. There he is.
I'm thinking of starting my own carnival right here. You want to join my clown troupe? You have a pretty funny face. I bet you'd be a natural. I'll let you know the details. It's all a bit up in the air. Better buy a balloon in the meantime.
One of the best clowns, I think, ever.
You still don't want it?
I absolutely love him.
That makes me a sad clown.
We are now going to the back theme where I see Hellspawn, who I absolutely love. They do not have any in the box of him left, but there he is. I love the classic devils and demons for Halloween, so I love this guy. He's a potential sale purchase for me. He's so cool. And Howling Spirit right here, who again is weatherproof, which is something that's really good about him that I originally didn't know about him. But I think that's a great feature. He'd look great hovering over some tombstones. He's warming up to me a lot. I didn't like him at first because I didn't like the face. He's really warming up to me because he would look great outside of a graveyard hovering over some tombstones. Here's Darling Dolly, who I often forget that I purchased because I've had her in the box waiting to be transferred over to the haunt for Fearville, so I haven't had her displayed ever since I got her. But I do own her, and she's gonna be at Fearville very, very soon to go in the haunt. Over here we have the Black Heart. Oh, Grave Watcher went off. There's the Black Heart. I do love him. I haven't been to this Spirit since probably like 2 weeks now, so seeing this stuff is a refresher.
And find our next victim.
I do still love Blackheart. We're gonna move over here. I'm not sure if this Modus is working, so I'm not gonna try him, but the Jumping Spider, of course, inside the awesome doors and the awesome ISE here. And I always forget about him, but Gordo's tucked away, who I do like. I like Gordo quite a bit. I still need to make my ranking or tier list video on the stuff, which I'll probably do in October for a special October video as a part of my marathons I do in October. Over here, the first thing I see here, there's some very interesting things I'm seeing here. First off, Lil Jack Carver. I forgot this thing even existed, to be honest. But there he is. I kind of want him, I'm not even gonna lie. I had some ideas for him that I think would be pretty cool. That's making me kind of want to buy him. Huh. I'll think about you, Little Jack Carver. But we have Stilts, Howling Spirit, Nozzles. We have a few Emmelines. There's, looks like 2 here. And then we have 2 Leatherfaces, a Poor George, 2 Cauldronus. So, still pretty well stocked. We got some new stock on the zombie babies and stuff from what was here last time, including the horror babies like Pennywise and Leatherface are back. And down here, Gutsy Gwen is back. And wow, look at the stock of the zombie babies. That is a lot. Over here, this is my first time seeing this guy. This is the Leatherface Sidestepper. I thought his head was going to be more squishy. It's a very hard plastic. Might be my favorite Sidestepper this year. I like him. I do like the Ghostface too, which we looked at before. He's got a long activation. Down here, I don't even know if I knew this existed or not. I don't remember seeing it. Chucky Sidestepper.
Showtime!
That's actually cool. I like that. And of course we have the Sam. That's a pretty long activation on that Chucky. Over here we got the Leatherface statue, which I really like. And this is new. The Chucky Jack in the Box. Ooh, I didn't know it made noise. I wish it had lights though, that would be nice. That is pretty cool though. Okay, so it just plays one phrase. That's pretty neat. That is $60. I quite like that. It looks like all the same signs as before, except, wait, I'm wrong. I'm entirely wrong. There's actually some really cool things that I just saw. First off, this Michael sign, which transforms into Kid Michael. That's pretty cool. Right here, this is awesome. I love that. The trick or treat sign with the trick or treaters. How much is that? That is $18. That is really cool. As well as there is Ghostface sign. I really like that one. And also, this is probably my favorite, the Texas Chainsaw sign. There's quite a few. I think this one's 18 as well. Yes, it is. That one's really cool. It's kind of, you can't really tell on camera, but it's 3-dimensional with that Leatherface. Sticks out a little bit there, which is pretty cool. And then these, there's a few new ones here, including the Nightmare Before Christmas one of the canvas art. Over here, there's not very much new additions to the Haunted Mansion. There is some restocks on stuff like that. And this was restocked, which is nice to see. But the main thing I'm focusing on here in the Haunted Mansion, they have the Hitchhiking Ghost Sidesteppers. Now these are pretty pricey. These are $100, which is pretty high when you think about it. But then again, you gotta think that the normal Sidesteppers are around 30-ish, and then so this comes with 3, so each their own separate thing, but they come together. It's a very weird audio choice. Do they all make the same sound? I would think they would have played Grim Grinning Ghosts or something. I'm not sure what the audio is, but I do like the look of them. They look pretty cool. There's some new inflatables here, like the Jumbo and the Pennywise. They're 12 feet tall, and those are the only new ones I see. This is a pretty cool skull. It's like a I think it's called an alien octopus skull. I thought it was going to be plastic like most of them. It's actually resin. So that's a heavy duty one. And then everything else looks the same. I actually quite like this thing. When I saw it online, I wasn't sure about it, but it's actually kind of cool. If you corpse it, I think you could make that looking really awesome. And most of this looks the same. It looks like, I don't think they had these last time, but the pig stuff is very cool. And there's some new hanging things, it looks like. These are just your regular hanging monsters, but those look new, and so does that pumpkin. I do really like this pumpkin skull guy. He's pretty cool. And then you have the pumpkin stacks and the skull stacks. And the vampire skull is pretty awesome. And we have the dolls. Monkey chimes. And then some of the others. And over here, I do see some new masks, including, well, do we have the, yeah, we have Pretty Woman Leatherface and regular Leatherface. And then we have a Rob Zombie mask from Trick or Treat Studios. I've always wanted to see this one in person. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get this to focus on it. I like that. That's pretty cool. It's got very long hair. The rest of these masks look like ones that we've already seen. I love the vintage ones though, I really do. I really want to get, I have that pumpkin, I have that cat. I want to get the vintage dingus for the haunt. I have the phantom. I want to get the witch. I really like the witch. She's really cool looking. And I would get the werewolf, but I have the werewolf doll. And I would get the devil, but I have the devil hanging guy, but he broke, so that kind of sucks. This is cool. I've never seen this. The EL Wire Phantom. That's new. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Love the look of that. That looks like a new clown down there. Scanning your identification. I'm scanning to see if there's anything new, and there is, but first I want to talk about this. I talked about this in my store walkthrough, but I want to talk about it in a hunting video. This thing is so awesome. I want to get this for Fearville's Scare Zone AI Apocalypse. That thing is so cool. But I also noticed Goosebumps. This is Trick or Treat Studios. Oh wow. Goosebumps the mask. That's pretty awesome. I like that. Ooh. This skeleton with the chest piece, that is really cool. Look at that. I really like him. It looks like that's it for new masks. But there's some pretty cool new ones that they got in. Today, as Mac does his intro, today is a different day. Today is September 13th. But we are going to a different spirit in St. Pete, back at this one again. Let's go inside. My video, dude. Here we are. There's the Martian. No way, my old 2016 intro is playing. Alright. Oh, they got Little Skelly in Dagger Mike's place. Stuff we've already seen, so I'm not going to cover it. Chucky Jack in the Box, which we just saw at the other location earlier in this video, so I'm not going to show a lot of this stuff. This stuff, I haven't shown this stuff a lot. Is that a soap dispenser? That's pretty cool. I haven't shown a lot of this home decor stuff very much, other than the horror ones. But you do have all of this stuff, which is pretty cool. A lot of the gothic stuff, and they're playing dentist core music. Over here, all of the witchcraft things. That's actually a pretty cool wreath. That is a cool one. The moth. Little butterfly in there. Let's see what we have over here. More Haunted Mansion stuff. Not the library bus, but there is that one. Corpse Bride. Oh, I didn't even know these were a thing. Corpse Bride plush. There's Victor. And there's Emily. Those are actually pretty cool. I didn't know that those existed. I like these. How much are these? These are $26.99. That's pretty cool. And then there's more stuff over here, Trick or Treat stuff, and then the kind of basic ghost stuff, which steals catchphrases from Beetlejuice for some reason. But what is this? Just a plush, it looks like. Ghost blanket. I love classic ghosts, but for some reason these aren't getting me to it. They're a little too cutesy. Like, I love the classic ghost that still looks spooky. These are a little cutesy. I do like this though. There's a stilt, some Sam Groundbreakers, which you saw here last time, Young Crouchies. I like this little platform that these animatronic boxes are at this store. Widow, Strawman, and the Beetlejuice wall. Looks like all the same stuff. Let's go over here. There's the pajamas. Here's some killer keepsakes. We've seen all of this. A lot of this looks like the stuff that we just covered at the other store earlier in the video. Not very many different things here. But I mean, it is September, so most stores do have everything in stock at this point, so the selections between stores is probably not going to change too much. Although I haven't shown any of these lunch boxes like in previous videos, but they're actually kind of cool. Ghostface. I don't know why the Ghostface merch says Ghostface Lives. I don't know what that is. Friday the 13th, Trick or Treat, Gremlins, Chucky, Haunted Mansion, and then these tins up here of the different horror characters. Alright, so here's all the masks. It looks like they've sold out of quite a few. Either they've sold out or they just haven't gotten them in stock yet. I don't know, but I thought there were more when we were at this location before, so I think they just sold out. But there are quite a few of the vintage ones still. I might pick this up because my store does not have that one currently. There's all these ones. The vampire, my store doesn't have that one either. When I say my store, I just mean the store that's closer to me, which is the Clearwater location. I have not seen a Gordo box since back when they first started opening in August, because he's a good seller, but there is one. This store doesn't seem like it's going skimp on very many animatronics at all. It seems like a lot of them have stayed in stock. This is not a huge location though, so typically the bigger locations sell out quicker. So that's probably why. There's Emmeline. Debating getting her today because I really, really want her, but I don't know if I'm going to get her yet. I am waiting for Party City to get Leatherface and they won't get it. But I don't know. If I just knew when they get it, then I would wait, but I don't know. Because I'm not going to get this Leatherface. I'm going to get the Party City one, but we'll see. Here is the Pretty Woman Leatherface, though, who is really cool. I just prefer the Party City one, but they're very close, I think. He's not working, unfortunately. Well, that's a bummer. But there he is. He looks really cool. This is one of the best looking ones I've seen, honestly. This one actually looks really good. Here's Blackheart. They're very crammed in here. But there he is.
Join me now and forever.
And over here, the jumping spider. Of course, this is a smaller... I almost knocked over these boxes. Of course, this is a smaller rendition of the theme. It looks like there's some more canvas art there, but there's some different signs here. There actually might only be one, and it might just be in a different spot than usual, but there you have the black flame candles, the one I'm noticing. That's a difference over here. All of the different signs. I like the Haunted Mansion one. Oh, and the Sam inflatable and Ghostface inflatables. I haven't seen this yet. That's interesting. They're really stretching it with these skeleton animals these days. They need to just stop. They need to stop.
You hire a Megan.
There's a Megan costume. That's cool.
Should I be Megan for Fearville?
Why is that cool? $60.
It's literally just it's an outfit and a wig.
It's still cool.
That's kind of a ridiculous. I mean, the only thing that you would really need out of this is that tie. You could probably get the wig and the clothes like at a thrift store.
Yeah, but it's Megan licensed, so I like it. Wow, just as I thought. Just as I thought. It's the same 5 things or 3 things that they've had since August.
I'm not even gonna record.
These are kind of cool though, I'm not gonna lie. I like these. And that clown is alright. Because this is really sad. Oh, there they go.
To chase away those evil spirits. Happy Halloween!
I kind of like them. As a little kid thing, they're kind of cool.
Goblins, your time's finals here. Halloween is our time to take back the night. And show those evil spirits who's boss. No spooky specters gonna get between me and my candy.
Can't find it in store? Yeah, I can't, because your stores are so slow. I already own this mask, and it's actually really cool. This is the Lab Bunny from Ghoulish. They basically stole Razortail's concept and made it into a mask. If I would have had this when I did Razortail, this would have been a superior version of Razortail. Because this mask is really cool. But if you want...
If this video gets 6 million likes, I'll buy this right now.
If you want an officially licensed Razortail mask, this is it.
If you want an officially licensed Haunt Former mask, Pearl moment.
What? 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 We are now at Target to see their Halloween, and look, they have it set up like they used to back in the early 2000s where they'd hang stuff from the roof. I always love Target stuff. Let's look at it. There's so many pumpkins here. So many, and I love them. And they're actually fairly cheap compared to other places. They're even cheaper than Walmart pumpkins. Cool. And then there's a big one here for $30, which honestly isn't that bad, but it is battery powered, which is the only problem, but it's pretty cool. There's a blow mold one. He lights up. Pretty cool. Over on this side, there's a pumpkin wreath and some more little pumpkins and stuff. Little black cat. Skeletons on a seesaw. Okay. And the skeleton on a bike right here. Pretty cool. Some signs, some small. Okay. They have little houses. These are actually pretty cool for what they are. $10. That's not bad for those. And there's a vampire in a wheelchair. And some wooden houses. And lanterns. And there's a skeleton dog. I think this is the one with the royalty free. Please be the one with the royalty free. It is. More lanterns, and there's a cat and a...
I'm awfully lonely over here. Care to stick around and share some candy?
He's kind of cool. Over here, there's this mirror. This is from last year. I remember this. Which is pretty neat. What'd you find?
A little sparkly.
It's pretty cool.
That's what I like it.
Oh, ooh, I kind of like the look of this with the witch. So classic. And
There's
a mausoleum one.
Bride of Frankenstein bird.
Oh, the birds. Oh no! This thing, I like this thing, and it's oh, here's one that's not broken. I really like that witch. That's cool. That's neat. She's $10. That is not bad at all. I really like her. And of course, royalty free, but at least it's Halloween royalty free. There's some glitter trees and this cat down here.
Woman's onesie.
There's a onesie. There's this cat that turns his head like previous years, but he looks different. He looks a little more cutesy, but then his audio's less cutesy. So they basically made him look more cutesy and sound more vicious. I like the old one. I have the old one. I like it more than this one. But this one, I like the sound of this one. This one sounds very vicious. He is 25. There's a cauldron which looks like it has a built-in mister, so put water in there and it mists. These statues are pretty cool, and there's some white versions. Why do I actually like this white crow? It doesn't make any sense, but it's cool. They call it Cream Raven, and it's only $5. That's not bad, and so is this cat. Their prices on some things are actually pretty good. Ooh, I like these pillows, which are only $10, so these are cheap too. There's a bat.
There's a cat.
And a cat. I have too many cat things, so the bat is more pleasing, but I like both. There's a lot of cool blankets. I like that skull one.
I like the pillow.
And there's a lot of cool pillows too, with the same Target-y vibe. Target has always been known for their hanging things, and here they are. There's this ghost. Oh, that's so old school. That reminds me so much of the type of stuff that they'd have back in like 2005. That's kind of weird. That guy lights up. Oh no, they have to talk. I do like the look of that witch though, and there's a bunch of big spiders. And over here there's some lawn stakes, and they already have Christmas, which I can't fault them because it's only in 4 months, but yeah, no. There's this cool neon boo sign, which is $20, which is kind of a lot,
like
but
all the pink crap.
I do
Oh, I
like
this
this.
bird for some reason.
Is that even Halloween?
No.
Yes, it
It's
is.
Christmas.
It's Halloween.
This is Apple. I mean, yes.
His name is Apple. There's a bunch of skeleton things. You have the quintessential 3 right here of the classic monsters. You have the vampire. They look very weird. If they didn't have this weird body, I'd like them more. They look really weird, but there's vampire. And then werewolf. And Frankenstein. I like the audio on him. And there's a little dragon.
Oh, he's kind of cool. His tail moves. Not bad.
And your classic skeleton animals that are overdone, please stop. There's all of these other skeletons here. You got a big skeleton steak, you got a gold skeleton steak, a gold skeleton, a lot of skeletons, giant spider, skull stack, a big gold skeleton, more gold, those aren't gold, there are more skeletons, the pumpkin skeleton, and light up eye skeleton. I think this one has the light up body too. Yes, it does. Oh no, they made it make noise. Oh, why do they always gotta ruin everything with noise? But this is kind of cool. He's got a, is that a servo head? No, that's not a servo head. Originally I thought that was a servo head, but it's not. It's actually just a regular head that's just on a joint, but he's actually kind of cool. Grim is way better, but I like how he has the Target style. It's different.
Look at all these nice new brownies and cakes. Wait, where are you going?
He's a pretty cool thing for a family decoration. I like him. And he's only $150, which is not bad for a life-size animatronic. Now, he's only around, so it says the height, 5'6". He's not that big. But for a life-size animatronic, that's not a bad price. I actually like him. Of course, they brought back the plants this year. There's a smaller assortment, but I actually quite like this witch tombstone, which lights up green and orange. And then there's a little gnome. And it's
So this is like the coffin one that they had in previous years, but it's a tombstone.
Treat or treat, you sweet little pumpkins.
Yeah, no. This big tombstone's pretty cool. There's also some cemetery gates. This guy's awesome because he's a mummy and he's a blow mold. So two things I love. But he's making a heart sign. I don't like that, but he is pretty cool. I really like how he looks. And then there's a pumpkin one too. Another groundbreaker who's a pumpkin. And he lights up, but it's hard to see. But he's pretty cool. And then there's a tombstone. Right here, there's a bunch of wooden signs. These ones like stand up. Someone has Starbucks there. That's not pumpkin spice. It shouldn't be here. That crow sign's pretty cool. And then there's this hanging ghost. I like his little bow tie. There's some more wooden things over here. I like this cat. He's pretty cool. $15. These are really good prices, honestly. This guy has a kickstand, so you can put him on your porch. That's neat. These are 10. These are 20. 10. That's 5. And then some wooden tombstones. And then this ghost back here, which I'm pretty sure rises. I like the look of him. And he's not working. But check out this display. I love this Halloween display they have. With that little black tree with the orange lights. Here's all of their party decor or party supplies. They have some neon light things, this pumpkin. And then some little animated characters, which are $15 each.
These are cool. They're only $3 and you get 3. That's not
Their prices
bad.
are honestly pretty good here. They used to not be that great. They've gotten better. These I'm not a big fan of the blow molds this year that they have. Last year's I liked. Me and my friend went around to the stores looking for the cat. We never found it. There's some inflatables, including a giant Reaper that's a lot like the ones they have every year. The giant one. There's a little ghost popping out here and a werewolf. I like him because he's a werewolf. And I'm biased, but two things. One, why is he red? He looks like Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Two, why does he look like that? Why is he wearing a shirt with a skull? But I kind of like him because he's a werewolf. Okay, we are getting into my favorite stuff that Target always has. First off, inflatables are cool, but that's not my favorite. My favorite, always these neon lights. These things are always so cool, and they always have a different assortment every year. There's a skull, the jack-o'-lantern. I've been wanting that one for years. Should I cave and get it? I don't know. There's also some outdoor things, including this cat on the pumpkins, which is pretty cool. And then this Reaper one, which I've seen videos. He moves his scythe. That's really cool. Skeleton that waves. Spider that moves. Eyeball thing. Ghost that juggles pumpkins. Bat that moves its wings. And then this guy, $15. And this spider, I bought this one a couple years ago. It got ruined because I put it outside. But this thing's really cool. It like cascades and it's $35. And then their lighting. Cool projection lights. They always have great lighting. I always love Target's lighting. I don't care. It's not good haunt lighting at all. But it's great decoration lighting. Like there's some really cool things. And some orange string lights, which actually look pretty cool.
The big bulbs.
I like how that looks. These look like bats. Neat. And these look metal. And these are metal lights. Cat, bat, ghost, and some more lights and some ghost lights down there. That is going to conclude this Halloween hunting video. I know it went over a couple days, a couple places. Most notably, Target has stuff now. So, keep howling at the moon, my werewolves. I said it. It's gone. I'm sorry. Remember that here lies Halloween.